Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Memes here. So, it's a good thing. I hope we're all having a great Sunday. We're all relaxing. Absolutely nothing of note or anything could be going on anywhere in this multiverse of stuff and things. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's my thumbnail for this thing. Mathematical operators, I say. What's this? Plus, times, minus, divides, and equals. It's not like there could be some correlation before the fundamental directions of articulation within this universe of stuff and things. I'm just saying, y'all been warned.
Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary. Ghostly haunting, I turn loose. Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice! Beetlejuice!
Hey guys, what's going on? Memes here again. And yes, I know it's a little bit later. I know we're all unwinding. I'm sure there's some sports ball and stuff and things. I realize that I am still a Patriots fan, even if Brady is still GOAT. But I started thinking about this a little bit the other day, and again, based upon Thad Roberts' basically analysis of the hyperbolic figure eight knot and its complements. And again, I apologize for not putting that stuff in the doobly-doo below. I totally need to remember to do that again, but based upon source code 7 and the simplest universe, if we remember, there's basically 5 essential degrees of articulation. The Planck constants: mass, temperature, charge. What's the last one? Mass, length, temperature, charge, and time. Now, there's one of the things that I've learned from the Wolfrich's physics project. It's that it seems as if they're viewing it as time as a form of computation, if you would. So what would happen if you had a base parameters, per se, that I had in that little thumbnail here? But let's go over here to basic arithmetic. This is just the standard thing from the Googles. We'll go one layer at a time here. The basic arithmetic the basic arithmetic operations for real numbers are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The basic arithmetic properties are the commutative, associative, and distributive properties. All right, let's go to basic math operations from Mathmania. This is one of the first things after basically a learning course on the Googles. As we'd see, basic math operations include 4 basic operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. As we can see, their corresponding symbols there: the plus, the minus, the star, the x, the little colons, or the little slash right there, as well as we'll pop over to the reference via wolfram.com. As we can see, the references over here. You got the plus, subtract, times, divide, and then you also have the additional power, which basically you multiply whatever number it is by itself utilizing multiplication, or the square root, which essentially you're dividing the number by, you're taking whatever the exponent it would be. So basically it's a combination of those particular flavors. So all I'm saying is, at least when I interviewed Mr. Roberts, what he had told to me was, yes, these are the fundamental components: mass, length, temperature, charge, and time. Now, whatever we end up observing within our universe of stuff and things, it seems to be made up of those components. So if you're to take your 4 components of mass, length, temperature, and charge, and then you would equate or compute it utilizing time, doesn't that kind of explain most everything we have? Now, again, I'm not saying this is solving for universe. It's just, if there's one thing that I learned from Thad, it's that noticing is important. And when I started to think about this, I'm like, wait, no. It can't be just these 4 things and then an equal sign that kind of like explain basically all of mathematics that we derive from that, because a lot of math becomes very complicated. But if it's based upon these 4 fundamental actions, and then you have an equal sign, which, if time equals computation, Isn't that what we're figuring out? I have no idea. You know what, in times like this, we will go over to Wikipedia. But, oh, I see you there. I see you there, Dave. Hey, shout out to my patrons, Dave M. and Joe Franco. This broadcast is helped made possible by viewers like you. Between us and the rest of the internet, I think we're on our way to solving for a universe. Or at least maybe making 5D printers a la replicators, or at least some great video games. I'm just saying. From Wikipedia, arithmetic. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with these words. And predigination. I don't know. I was playing D&D. Okay, I was actually Pathfinder earlier. We're using D&D 3.5, essentially, slightly modifying a way that makes it was fun. It was fun. We totally saved the day and one of our comrades on dolphins. But that's a story for another time. Arithmetic, from the Greek arithmos, number, and etike, techne, art, or craft. Oh, it kind of looks like technique. Is a branch of mathematics that consists of the study of numbers, especially concerning the properties of the traditional operations on them: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponentiation, and extradition of roots, basically the square roots and stuff and things like that. Arithmetic is that was funny. Arithmetic is an elementary part of number theory, and number theory is considered to be one of the top-level divisions of modern mathematics, along with algebra, geometry, and analysis. The term arithmetic and higher arithmetic were used until the beginning of the 20th century as synonyms for number theory and are sometimes still used to refer as a wider part of number theory. Whoa. There's so much that I'm freaking learning here right now. Okay. This seems to be a lot, and since I am a professional YouTuber, I totally didn't look over this before, but it's one of those things just when you start to notice. Yes, the operations are totally standing by. I'm just saying, the more we figure this stuff out, the closer we come to solving for how the universe works, the closer we come to solving for us. And or the closer we come to solving for us, the closer I think we can come to solving for the universe. And yes, hey, math is hard. We've been over this before, my friend. It's just, I stopped understanding math halfway through the 6th grade. It's like, you don't need to learn this today. Why? It's like, oh, okay, it'll be useful later. I'm just doodling in my notebook. And then we learn how to cross multiply fractions. And then we get to 7th grade. It's like, so you know how to cross multiply fractions. Here's some letters. And I was lost. I didn't understand. Why am I making these graphs? And now I'm like, I want to create the coolest graphs in the world. Why? Because we might be able to figure stuff out. And the more we can figure stuff out, the cooler stuff we'll be able to do. Wookie, not yet, my friend. I'm not saying that I'm completely sober, but not to my knowledge, although I'm starting to think maybe I should. Apparently, in some parts of the country, it's okay to do now. Maybe they're not going to throw you in jail for having a couple of pieces of fungus on you. I'm just saying, maybe we shouldn't throw people in jail for certain things. Now, again, you don't distribute the children. Don't harm children. It should be one of our core tenets, or at least in my opinion. Yeah, no, I see LDG. Welcome, LDG, as well as welcome, Joe. Thank you for joining us again. This broadcast is helped made possible by viewers like you, yes. And I see the bone and the parrot head there as well. Welcome one, welcome all. But essentially, what we were basically just discussing here is the sheer fact that, okay, if we got exclamation point n equals 5, those are the 5 Planck constants. You have the Planck mass, the Planck length, the Planck temperature, the Planck charge, and the Planck time. If these are the fundamental boundaries of reality itself, and math seems to be extraordinarily good at explaining the universe, I just find it interesting, the sheer fact that we have 5 fundamental operators of actual math in and of itself. I'm just saying, should this necessarily make sense? I have no idea. I just find it as a very interesting thing that's going on here. As we can see, my level of interest here is Wait a second. Addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, and equals? I don't know. Could it be some type of correlation along, or at least maybe some combinatoric thing with mass, length, temperature, charge, and time? I don't know. It would be freaking sweet, though! Because then we actually might be able to start mapping out the universe and of itself, and maybe we could get past a lot of these petty differences, arguing over this, arguing over that. Because if we could maximize the utilization of the resources we have and maximize our ability to get other resources, I don't know, maybe without doing horrible things to each other or other folks across this galaxy, I think we'd be in a better spot. I'm just saying, I think we can do better. Because I think we're getting pretty darn close. Wouldn't it be a shame if we ended the game this soon? I'm just saying, things are starting to get really interesting. So, that's all I got for now. And again, you're going to have to look into your local laws, Monterey, as far as cyberstilling and everything goes. I am not a politician, although I think that would be pretty cool. I'm currently retired after representing the College of Management. I was a one-term senator. I did my stuff and things. Don't tempt me. I'm just saying, I am retired currently. So, thank you all for watching. Peace out, everybody. Be safe, and just remember.
What the fuck is going on here?
That's a very good question.
Is that a joke?
No, I'm just strictly abusing the things at the end of the thing right now. But hey, again, remember.
How do you know if any of this stuff is true? How do you know someone didn't just make it up?
What? You mean just lie? You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
I just mean that some of the details...
Oh, I never thought of that. This is terrible. What if none of it's true? What if they're all lying? How would we ever know?
Have you guys checked out the Memes of Destruction's channel? He's an interesting dude. I like